Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, No Anxiety Investing, where you can invest with peace of mind. Today we're going to be talking about TD's Tec.to. Now, as a Canadian, I find myself investing mainly in Canadian resource stocks, bank stocks, oil stocks, telecom stocks, but we need to get some exposure to tech. The Canadian tech field isn't huge. We do have some great companies on the come up like Lightspeed, like Shopify, but we need to look to America for the big tech giants. We need to look to America for the future of tech at this point in time, okay? This is where the big dollars are. Now, if we look at this fund's portfolio analysis, we can see that US equity is 82% of this, and Canadian is only 1%, okay? So this is good for people like myself who have much too much money invested in bank stocks. This gives us the other side of the coin. It's a bit of a process to buy American tech stocks in Canada because we need to do Norbert's Gambit. We need to convert the Canadian dollar to the American dollar, and we don't have the ability to make free trades on American stocks like we do here on Wealthsimple with Canadian stocks. If you're an American buying American stocks, there's tons of applications you can use to buy and sell for free. You can even get fractional shares, which is amazing. But we don't yet have that over here south of the border, okay? So let's take a look at what the top holdings are of this fund, and we'll determine if this is a good fit for us or not. Now you can see here the top 10 holdings. Apple's the biggest one at 12%. Okay, I like where Apple's heading in the future. There's talks of electric car talk. And then we have Microsoft. Their cloud, their Azure system, it is banging. They just had their earnings the other day and they crushed it. Okay, guys, the stock happens to be down for some reason, but Microsoft's a great hold for the future. Amazon, have you guys ever heard of Amazon? I don't know. All right, it's an amazing stock and their future is super bright, a great one to hold. Now, here's a very interesting one. Facebook's price to earnings is relatively low for the tech sector, and it's one I've been watching for a while, but I've been watching it climb up from 270 to it's over 300 now, and I really should have bought it. But there's the deterrence of buying American stocks, like I was saying before. It's a little bit annoying. So if I can get all these amazing stocks in one ETF, this is a one-shop stop for me. This is why I'm liking this. This is a great allocation so far. We have Alphabet here, guys. That's Google for anyone who didn't know. And we have Tesla. Now, I like Tesla. I like their future. I do think it's bright, but I do think it's super overvalued. But I guess I'm in the minority here, guys. So that's fine. Visa, I do love, and MasterCard, which it holds both. We have some NVIDIA. Now, this is just the top 10 holdings. This is the significant portions of the pie here. I have the other holdings here, but there's a bunch. There's way too many, guys. We're not going to go over all of these here. But some interesting ones is Salesforce, which is interesting. You guys have heard of that. Netflix, everyone knows. It's only 1.2% of the fund, though. Okay. PayPal is a great one for fintech. I really want to get some PayPal. So the more I'm looking into the holdings of this ETF, man, I'm just liking them even more here. Here's our Canadian representation here, guys, for the fellow Canucks. We have Shopify at 0.7%. They just released earnings too, and they crushed it. So, I mean, this is looking really good here, man. I am loving this fund here, guys, and you should too. Activision Blizzard for you gamers out there. But if you look at the percentage of the overall pie here, it's less than half a point. So they're getting really minuscule, and that's the point here. You get to get your hand in the pie. It's really small, but you get a little bit of all these companies, and it's awesome, guys. This is a great way to go. So this is an amazing fund because we get a little piece of the pie for all these different stocks, and it's fantastic, but there's a price to be paid. We have to pay the MER, which stands for Management Expense Ratio, okay, and it's 0.39%. So it's really not that big of a deal here, guys. I mean, it's higher than some index fund ETFs percentage-wise, but for what you get, this is very competitive, and this shouldn't scare you off, all right? This is a reasonable amount to pay. It's not bad. To put this into perspective for you, for every $1,000 you put into Tec.to, you're going to pay $3.90 in management expense ratio. So, I mean, that's almost nothing, guys. That's a medium-sized coffee at Starbucks. Don't let it deter you. The only thing you want to avoid here is you don't want to pay $10 transaction fee to your broker every time you buy Tec.to. That's why I'd recommend using a no-fee broker like Wealthsimple or even Questrade, I believe, is free to buy ETFs. I believe they charge to sell them, but I don't use that platform. It's up to you guys to check that out. Just quickly, guys, I want to look over the 1-year performance for this so you can compare it with your own portfolios. How well did you do in the last year? Because Tec.to did 55%. All right, that is a really, really good number. That is actually roughly where I am with most of my investments, so I'm on point with them. If you came in lower than 55% in the last year, you should consider maybe putting a little bit of money into Tec.to because they've been on a roll, and I don't think that's over. I think we're coming into an age where the digital economy is more and more important, okay? So things are going to be looking good in the future. It looks very bright. I will definitely be investing in Tec.to, and I hope you guys join me. Do you guys have a better ETF that you like? I took a look at a few, and I really like this one, but let me know if you think another one is better. I'll take a look at it. I mean, we're here to support each other and try to reach financial independence together. It's a great goal. I hope you guys like and subscribe. Have a great day, guys.